This is the Illegal Amigo presents Skank Fest Vegas Revisited, the Legion of Skanks. Now, I'm very excited about this episode, and we will get to the countdown and start playing it momentarily. So be ready for the countdown if you're trying to sync your podcast with mine, so we can watch along together. I am very excited about this one because I didn't know if they were going to air this one. It features a killer clown by the name of Violent J. It features the Queen Rosie herself, Roseanne Barr, and the Mad Doctor, Dr. Drew, Herpes Pinsky. um, I am ecstatic that they're putting this on YouTube. I wonder how edit, because I'm curious to see how they edit around it. It was pretty many to see live. So if they keep its integrity, that should be interesting. I remember that day quite fondly. So we'll be talking about that. We'll be talking about the episode here, and we'll be getting it started right now. Let's see here. Okay, we get that there. And if you want to sync with it, there'll be the link in the description, and you can start that in on another, maybe get another tab going or another device in 3, 2, 1. Okay, so it's starting out with the Carnival Combat advert. So we're gonna leave that volume down for a moment and just chit chat and talk about the event itself. So I believe this was Sunday, and the events here within would shape a couple events that would go forward. Roseanne didn't make her next show. I'll kind of foreshadow with that. Let's see, they're going to do the little clippy thing at the beginning here. Oh, no, maybe they're going right into it. Yeah, okay, there you go. Went straight into the intro, so that's shocking. I thought they were going to do the thing where they play a clip from it and let it warm up and all this stuff. But they're probably not even hoping to be monetized, man, to put this Roseanne episode. Because during certain parts, they were saying that they're only going to air one or two of the Legion of Skanks episodes that were shot live. They're going to be like behind the paywall or something. But I'm glad that they've decided to do this, and I hope that you're excited to listen along with me. Man, that chant culture is infectious. I'll tell you that much. I do miss that. Just randomly starting chants with folks. Woo! Oh man, the fact that Carnival Combat's around the corner and they're doing the Who's Your Daddy match is quite funny to me. The idea that one would have the stipulations be that the loser gets adopted by the winner. Very Terry Funk Texas death match. You know what I mean? I'm in a match where loser takes a straight edge razor blade across each of his fingers, or eats a tub of Tabasco sauce with a missing tooth. Man. So yeah, there's a lot to comment on here already. Oh, so me and certain cohorts were on a certain magical psilocybin-based derivative candy bar, theoretically, during parts of this, and that was quite fun. It made all of the more surreal when you find out certain bits of information that'll come in. So I'm wearing a orange hash and flower, which is a brand of cannabis products, and I was wearing their shirt because orange, and it's just very vibrant and stuff. And a random lady in the crowd comes up to me and goes, you're wearing a yellow shirt. And because I'm blind, I thought she must be trying to play a joke on me or something. You know, what kind of weird thing is this to say? I'm like, oh, haha, yeah, very funny. And she's like, no. And then we talk for a minute, and I realize she's dead serious. She keeps insisting that all my outfit is yellow. I'm like, nah, I got orange shoes and an orange shirt. Like, I could ask other people. And I go to ask this guy, and it's her man. And he's like, oh, sorry, man, I have like something some kind of color blindness. I can't remember what he said exactly. I don't think it was RG color blindness or what have you, but it was some kind of thing. And he's also a Mexican albino, of which I had never met. He kept on talking about how he had Super Saiyan hair. But that all being said, they were on a mystical journey of sorts themselves, and it was quite fun to intersect with those people. Oh yeah, the fact that somebody got the fentanyl testing come back positive, which just goes to show you, people, test your drugs before use if you're going to be safe. You know, at festivals and stuff like that, find some way to test your narcotics if you are going to indulge in such. Otherwise, I'd say no to drugs, just like good old Tipper Gore or what was her name? Nancy Reagan. That's my motto. Let's see. There were quite a lot of Jews at that festival, and I don't mean that negatively. Ari Shafir was one of the highlights of the weekend for sure. And then the lady who called my shirt yellow and it was orange was a Jewish lady. She had a Star David necklace and tattoo. Just a little bit of fentanyl. You shouldn't take it, baby. A fingernail size bit will F up your shit. A size of salt. Let's see. Let me see here. I'm gonna shimmy sham this thing a little better here for my comfort. ASMR folks, you know you digging on that. Don't you try to fool me for a second. All right. Yeah, what a weekend, man. So yeah, this is getting close to the end of my coverage of this event. I figured I'd only do it through the course of October as a fun, limited series. So I hope you've been enjoying it as much as I've been enjoying bringing it to you. Man, I'll tell you one thing about indulging in certain chocolate bars that one would find in this situation is that the procuring of water becomes quite difficult, and buying liquid death is a fun option for sure because it's a fun can and the flavor waters are great and the flat water is great as well. However, the price point was quite excessive, let's say, and I found myself needing a lot of water during parts of this afternoon, which was Sunday, and purchasing several of those liquid deaths, probably totaling somewhere in like the $80 range or something by the end, by having after getting a few rounds. Delicious water though, quite delicious water, liquid death. But then actually later that afternoon, because I'm talking about like over that course of the day. Later that afternoon, I was getting a bunch of free ones. Thankfully, due in part to a friend who was a volunteer, and he was quite helpful in getting me into some of the more ideal seating situations that we ended up finding.
You should announce our guest, dude.
Dude, guest. Here we go. These guests rule so hard. They will rule so hard on you. Now it's fun because I have a weird fanship, I guess, of ICP and Violent J especially, and I find that, what do you call it? Maybe tangential projects that they do more entertaining than their actual music. Like I love the idea of the gathering of the Juggalos. I've met plenty of Juggalo pals. Whoop whoop, you know what I mean? Shout out to all the Juggalos and Juggalettes, right? And the the stuff that they do on the side, like wrestling and all kinds of fun stuff, podcast, guest spots and this kind of thing, really, really, really get me into that clown love. You know what I'm saying? And you'll see what I mean here in a second too. I mean, I'm foreshadowing perhaps a little bit. Ric Flair sucks. Yeah, man, that was a running theme the whole weekend. The Ric Flair going on Kill Tony situation. There's Tony. Man, I was really mad that they didn't do a Kill Tony. It really disappointed me. I was really looking forward to that, and then he shows up still and doesn't do it. What the heck? Tony Hinchcliffe. This end was pretty funny though. I'll say that much. And then this is a great appearance as well. There we go. You might catch me a fiddling and a fussing with my iPad situation. But yeah, I feel good enough. Oh man. Woo! Yeah, I might let's see. I'm trying to pick just a couple more of these Skankfest Revisited videos to do, and that was one I wanted to look at because I haven't watched Stand Up on the Spot, which I heard is a good one. Nor have I watched The King and the Kid. No, what is it? The Fighter and the Kid. I haven't watched The Fighter and the Kid either, and I do plan on doing a revisited segment. Woo! Oh, Tony. I love Subway sandwich jokes. I have a pretty good one. I'm going to put a clip up of that I did on open mic that I like. Joe DeRosa. Joe DeRosa is not a poser. He did the ding diddly doo doo. Joe DeRosa. Joe DeRosa ain't a poser. He's an LGBTQIA plus. Por un poquito de Joey DeRosa. He ain't no poser. He got blown by a TS, and here comes Roseanne Barr. Roseanne Barr. Roseanne Barr. Go. Roseanne Barr. Man, I can't wait till they get funky with this Roseanne Barr stuff, man. Some of this stuff is illin'. Can't wait till they start illin'. Roseanne, thank you so much for fucking. Oh, this is so great. Yes, it is. I'm excited. I'm giddy as I was that day. Ah, it's electrifying. Oh, I should go down there and so I did. That's Skankfest Day.
I'm really glad.
Rosie! Man, I really made it my mission after this show to try to get a picture with her, man, and nothing.
And I don't want to go get the implant.
It was difficult considering what you'll notice may have happened. You could put your own conclusions together. I won't suggest what happened, but there is some strong suggestion as to why she didn't make it to other shows that afternoon. She ain't got no tooth, so she puts a piece of bubble gum in it. Ooh, girl.
So I try to find things to shove in there, you know, to yeah. No, to look like a tube.
Yeah,
You know, to take the place and shit.
Tony's could actually.
Yeah, I'm famous.
But anyway, this gum, I think this gum that I stole from back there.
Man, that Roseanne Barr is so hot on the streets with her chiclet tooth. She just put a chiclet in her tooth.
Well, that along with my defense, I'm feeling really confident.
Oh! Whoa, Rosie.
We have to keep Dave and Roseanne at table.
Show!
Political supernova will happen.
She is a sex panther, that Roseanne Barr.
Real quick, you put me and Roseanne in a room? You think we won't take down this government?
Oh, you ain't lying, boy.
Guys, let's take a moment.
Dave Smith and Rosie. What a power couple they would have been if they could have been. So yeah, right now I imagine they're doing some kind of advert to an adverse effect to my stream here. But in the meanwhile, I'll encourage you to like, subscribe, comment, and share. And I don't mean like if I could turn back time. I don't mean that share. I mean SHARE. You know, them buttons. Press all them buttons. Do whatever with them buttons underneath the name of the thing. You know, just like, subscribe, comment, and all that fun stuff. With the Illegal Amigo on YouTube. That's Illegal Amigo Productions is his YouTube channel, and Mondophonics at Mondophonics on YouTube. I'll be putting up some new programming there here soon, and Illegal Amigo Productions on Instagram, and the Illegal Amigo on X.com. Let's see. I think they're going to be coming out of commercial here momentito. So let us. No, not quite yet. Let's get that dragged down just a little. Meow, meow, meow. And damn you. I keep faking myself out. Okay, bye. And we're back.
The new comedy capital of the world.
Oh man, yeah. A fella at the open mic said he was trying to put together some trip to some like group trip to Austin for doing some open mics over there. I was like, that's pretty fun. Sound like that episode of Tenacious D where they do the road. You know I'm talking about the road. What's that? What's the other part of that song? It's the road is fucking hard. The road is fucking tough. There ain't no lie. It is rough, rough stuff. The road is a bitch, my friend. It's the only road I know. When I think on a bush, right after the show, and it goes, and I'm talking about the road. Okay.
No more voting, you fucking losers.
No shit, bud. Oh, like they wouldn't let us fucking do it. Rosie, you savage. If voting mattered, they wouldn't let us fucking do it. That's so bad.
No shit, right?
Oh
No
man.
shit. Motherfucker.
I've been a Roseanne Dave Smith fucking
Here's
president.
what, they're walking around shaking their fucking dicks in old lady and children's faces and telling us that we're offensive, goddammit.
Rosie's out the hook. Roseanne.
You're chanting here, you cocksucker.
Yeah, we need to fill some time in.
Dude.
27 years sober. Who cares?
Man, you can't mess with Rosie though, man. She's so man. This is I almost like fell out of my chair.
Probably, Lewis, arguably one of the reasons the Skank Fest even exists. I mean, the inspiration across the board. I want you to make some noise right now. This place is going to go nuts. Lose your fucking minds right now for one half.
Man, I was hanging out the bar the other night. Somebody fell out their bar stool, man, and right now I just had a flashback to that as I almost fell out of my office chair. I just went to lean back a little too much. I felt it shift in a shimmy up under me. I was like, "No, you don't, there, chair. No, you don't. Not today. Not today, there, chair." Judy, Judy, Choo. Let's turn down that since it's got a musical accompaniment. Boogity boom. Hey now. That's not what they're playing at all. I don't know what the heck they're playing. Oh, of course, the special guest, Senor Violente Jota.
Violent J, welcome to the Legion of Skanks. This is a long time.
Shout out to the Juggalos and Juggalettes. Whoop whoop.
BigComedy.com is getting a fucking good one. You're welcome. Violent J, to be awesome on this show, all you have to do is
Violent J, Violent J. He's much violenter than Violent K.
I know what y'all think.
Oh man. Yep.
What the fuck is he doing here?
What is this guy doing here? He's got clown love pouring out his ears. What's he gonna do? What's Violent J gonna do?
So I haven't had any sleep.
Yup.
And I'm not on drugs no more.
Yeah, that's what they call it.
So it's hurting on the airplane, and I was just needing to take some pills, you know?
Yeah.
All I had was my dick pills.
Uh-huh.
Sitting on the flight, getting hard as a brick. I'm sorry.
Oh, Violent J, you're such a horny Violent J.
I had no idea what
There's a big J, there's a Violent J, there's a JJ and a RJJ. You can call me Ray, or you can call me Jay, or you can call me Ray J. Johnson. But you ain't got to call me Johnson. Yeah, it's the truth though. You ain't got to call me Johnson. Because that's not my name. Oh, this is fun. So yeah, they went to the gathering of Juggalos and basically just said, let's do this. Why don't we do this? Why isn't comedy this? No, I gotta say though, I feel like Skankfest Vegas has been a fantastic experience for me these last 2 years. I think I would love the Gathering of the Juggalos, but I don't. I love stand-up comedy and podcasts are like my main sources of entertainment. And I think, though I like a lot of artists that do the Gathering, I think that I like more artists. I like Roseanne at Skankfest more than anything they could have done at Gathering of the Juggalos. I don't know. First Degree and Brother Lynch and Tech Nine doing a stage show together would be pretty sick. Those are my favorite Juggalo adjacent folks. Dan.
Dan, wash off your clown paint. We have to go to DJ's school night. The parents' night at DJ's school.
Mm-hmm.
I want to tell you guys something. Whatever fucking experience you guys had 12 years ago at the gathering,
Clown love. Clown love. Clown love for Violent. Yeah, man. So it has been revealed that Sir Violent of J is on a certain amount of psilocybin that would send a horse on a wacky tripperoo. So unity is amongst the crowd, if you will. And those of us on similar journeys were quite encouraged to unify by such a um, psilocybin laced clown man. Upchuck the Clown is a hilarious concept. I have seen that on things like Opie and Anthony. I think Bill Burr and somebody else, maybe Jimmy Nono, aka Jim Norton. Um, you know what though, but that might be his maiden name now. So I don't know since he's been married. No, but Bill Burr is the first person I think I've ever heard of talk about Upchuck the Clown, and Upchuck the Clown is like an insult comic at the gathering of the Juggalos, and that sounds like a lot of fun. And just an insulting clown prick. I love East Coast bluntness, or what might else you call it? East Coast willingness to offend. I don't know, just in your face. They so in your face. Why are you in my face? Go and get out of my face. Nah. But whatever that East Coast edge is, it's quite entertaining. Even though they all talk like newsies from 100 years ago. Oh man, I might have tried to smooch Roseanne and get that gum out of her mouth with my tongue. Man, I really wanted to take a picture of Roseanne, though. I'm dead serious. So that's really upsetting that didn't happen at the festival. There's a few people I really was fortunate to have had fun photo opportunities with, and you know the opportunities I did have were very fun, and everybody else was really nice. So I got a little greedy and thought, "Ooh, Roseanne, I want to take a picture with her." But there's a lot of other celebrities that I didn't think to bother in that fashion. It's just Roseanne is such a rare situation that I'd ever be in the same place as Roseanne bar. Oh, and yeah, so she loves Violent J's grills because she got missing tooth.
How much? Give me an estimate.
I like how she keeps pushing the point like a old cantankerous Jewish lady with her skin flint and her how much your teeth cost. I will be continuing to do an abrasive Roseanne impression that's not very good. If you care to not listen anymore, I find it funny. Lord knows I do. But I find all this crap hilarious, to be honest. So I'm having a great old time. Yeah, you tell him, Rosie. How come she doesn't just? Oh, how come she's not just the official grandma of the Legion of Skanks? Oh, Joe DeRosa. Joe DeRosa ain't a poser, unless you supposing he didn't poser. He chose her and hosed her good. I'm so happy. I like it this episode so much. Man, if I had played a drinking game for every time people said Joe DeRosa or brought up the Joe DeRosa situation, I would have died of alcohol poisoning by day 2. Joe the Roser ain't a poser. If you supposing that he hosed her and chose her. I said that backward. I meant to say chose her and hosed her.
Oh, I know a lot of the
No, here we go.
are into the crabjack.
Ah, man, that Rosie's insane.
I apologize.
Rosie's a bad mother.
Oh, look, hi.
Huh.
Okay, first of all, Violent J, I just want to clear this up. No one is saying, what are you doing here? Where have you been for 4 years is what we're all saying. Okay, and the second thing, I apologize too for this. I realized at the top of the show watching it, Roseanne Barr, Roseanne Barr is like, imagine if a person
Yeah, man, Rosie really freaking showed up and showed out, dude. I love Kurt Metzger here too. Hey, man, you ain't gonna freaking drop that juju on Rosie Doggy. Freaking, what do you call it? The Skankfest has kind of been a dust sentence. So Bob Saget, Gilbert Godfrey. Connect the dots, people. I'm starting a conspiracy theory about Bob Saget and Gilbert Godfrey's involvement and or non-involvement in Skankfest.
What the hell could that guy possibly thought? Does he think he's Roseanne Barr?
That Kurt Metzger. Hey, man, he was a killer. Every time I seen him, he killed. He had so much material, man. I don't think I've seen him do the. I've seen him do a joke or two the same, but not like the whole set. That feels pretty impressive, as far as just a comedic mind.
You ever make a lot of money, you from poor background, you don't die in the first year, you will live a long time, and you will be more fuckable than Madonna.
Woo! Everybody wants to get with Rosie. Cause Rosie will do you right, baby. Yeah. She ain't got no tooth, baby. She put a piece of gum in her tooth. Why she got that gum in her tooth? Rosie, yeah. Yeah, that was wild when Kurt Metzger went on stage there. Got crazy. Do 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 do.
Is that guy the trans guy that was with?
I'd like to give one note. That guy got awfully close to us for a lunatic.
Yeah, he did.
Mhm.
I forgot that he came up here for a second. Roseanne just asked me, who was that?
Man,
And I go, that was Kurt Metzger.
Tony. Yeah, really. Tony Hinchcliffe was slaying. Although here's a funny Tony Hinchcliffe. So speaking of people I was trying to get a picture with, I actually kind of got in position to potentially take a picture with Tony Hinchcliffe, and I go to extend my cane, which was my collapsible one I hadn't been using because it had been damaged. Completely falls apart. So I go to extend it, and just tink 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 tink, a bunch of cane pieces fall onto the ground. And I quickly gather it up and gather up my shame because I didn't want Tony to see it and roast my blind ass. But it was pretty good. I ended up having a backup one at the hotel, so it wasn't too big of a deal. But yeah, I didn't get another opportunity to take a picture with Tony, which I do kind of regret. That would have been cool. But I like when let's go ahead and turn that advert down. I like for the occasions to take pictures though to occur organically. The Chrissy D one was actually somebody else's suggestion. They're like, hey, you should take a picture with this blind feller. And he's like, I'm Chris D'Elia, ladder 14. I wish he said ladder 14. I had the shirt in my hotel room like a dum dum. I didn't know when he was expected to be or not be because he also had a show in Vegas at the Cosmopolitan, I believe, was his headlining sets. Let's see.
side effects.
Okay, no, this is still a advert, if you will. But nevertheless, yes, I'm trying to adjust here again. I don't know why I've had such trouble, but yes. So the Skankfest, the Legion of Skanks that they recorded there. I thought about doing the other two, which so far I think I've seen this one, the one that had Pauly Shore, Louis K. Gomez, if you will, and I forget who else was on that one, and the first one with Joe DeRoser and Ari Shaffer. So yeah, I may still do those as videos, but if not, I may combine them or something and do, because I'm gonna basically do an overall kind of conclusion here soon too. Just my reflections and such.
The meanest comedians that he could possibly bring on the stage at the same time.
It was big. That was strategic, but I wanted it to last a little longer. But it was good.
It was me, Zach Amico, Shane Gillis.
It was me, Haiti, and Black Jesus going to Zacamicos to bring back a juice so we could get to pilling it and feeling it, man. Kicking hella hard, get in the van. We in the van. Mm.
You were put in the back for Shane Gillis, Mark Norman.
Man, I couldn't believe Shane Gillis didn't make it though. That was a shame too. There was a lot of last minute crazy stuff happening. I guess there's some kind of storm or something crazy in New York, and then there was an outbreak of COVID, and old Shaney Gills there, as they call him, old Shaney Gills, apparently got a pretty nasty case of the COVID. Thankfully, there's plenty of Ari Schaefer's and Big J Okersons to go around. So Tony Hinchcliffe's Cliffersons, Tony Cliffersons. Oh, what's this?
Absolutely. That's great for New York.
Her husband's going, ah, shit.
You just had a baby 6 months.
You didn't shit it out. Relax.
Oh, okay.
There's nothing to do with your ass, that baby. I gotta be honest with you. She's back at the hotel right now with a glow stick.
I didn't realize they was doing some kind of crowd work bit, you know.
So Ric Flair was on the show.
Oh yeah. So that Ric Flair thing was pretty interesting, and I feel like that's a divide now amongst people. It's a shame that comedy has to be so divisive amongst like that kind of thing. Um, Even in telling some people that were like in older age brackets, I told them, hey, I'm gonna go see this thing, and one of the things I want to go see, especially in it, I made sure not to mention what Legion of Skanks is and all this stuff. I didn't even call it Skank Fest. I think I just said a comedy festival, this, that, and the other. And then when they said, "Oh yeah," da, 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 like I named a couple of comedians that maybe they might have seen on Netflix or whatever, and then I go, and or T.J. Miller is pretty famous. But then I go like, oh, and Roseanne's gonna be there, and they go like, well, I don't like Roseanne. She has really offensive opinions. She said very nasty things about the Holocaust. It's like, geez, I was like, I don't, you know, I'm not like worried about necessarily her opinions on things like that. I just want to see her do comedy. Also, like, how rare of a situation would it be, like I said earlier, like to be in the same place as Roseanne Barr? That's so cool.
Bullying's a serious thing.
Uh-huh.
Everyone's like, fuck off. It was crazy. And it was like a movie. It played out like a movie, and it was a lot of fun. Go watch it. But the point is, they do say that expression, don't meet your heroes. And I thought that was
Yeah, Ric Flair, man, that Ric Flair bit. You know, I guess it's just too. Like I said, I've noticed my mom got really weird, and she's pretty good with like kind of offensive comedy or on the edge comedy. But man, she did not like Adrian Iapolucci. Man, it was really funny. Oh man, but Adrian, to her own admission, was saying how she walked a bunch of people. So I guess it happens. I didn't see her at the festival. That would have been fun, or at least not to my recollection. I believe she was there though, but then again, she might have been one of the people who wasn't unable to attend due to weather or acts of God. Man, Alan J is so on one. I gotta get on his height. Find a bag of some what do you call it? A plural of fungus, aka fungi.
Chris Rogers. Austin, Texas is own Chris Rogers, everybody. Make sure you that buys his prints, and he has the original actual paintings of all of the amazing comedians throughout the weekend.
That's pretty cool. The idea of having like live portraits having been done. Yeah, I would have loved to have gotten one of my SDR moments caught on painted portrait.
Someone who is like a hero of yours who you met and like you like a don't meet your they suck. That's why I don't like
Man, I swear, Violent J really cracks me up as far as like just his he's got the grill talk. Oh no, talks to his teeth funny, and on top of that, he's kind of got always had like a kind of more nasally voice, and he's just this old goofy clown man. Clown love, whoop whoop. Shout out to all the juggalos and juggalettes, baby. Yeah. Clown love, clown love. I'm trying to think what the WWE slap of theirs is. Everybody come see the greatest show. Something like that about gather up all juggalos in row. Everybody's down with the clowns. He sounds like a wrestler right now. He's like, if you get to glistening.
You know what I mean? And that thought comes. It's like, hey, brother, take the vitamin.
He got that clown cadence for show, bro.
One of the most famous moments. How about fucking Shaggy 2 just went up and dropped kick Fred?
Oh yeah, that's a great moment when I hit the new Shaggy 2 drop kick Fred Durst and it basically was ineffective. I think that yeah, throwaway drop kicks is a great way to put it. Haha. Man, that Shaggy is way too dope. Getting Shaggy with it. Getting dope with it. Getting Shaggy with it. Too dope with it. Man, I tell you, that's got too much groove for these insane cracker posse clowns. You get the second joke. So, buddy, these
I mean, when you're walking down the hall, wrestlers, when they're walking down the hall, they always see each other. I'm sorry, Roseanne Barr.
no, that must be a mind fuck. Exactly. He's just chilling there next to Roseanne.
What's happening right now? She's gonna tell a story too. She's like, oh, I'll tell you mine. Milton Berle's a pervert.
She's got old timey Hollywood dish.
Fuck Steve Allen. Club's a boys' club.
The food wasn't even good at the Last Supper.
She's just squealing. Oh, Rosie. Can't believe that anybody would ever have a problem with her. It really breaks my heart. It makes it feel like people think I'm a bad person, you know? And it's like, all we did was have a comedy festival where people make dirty jokes, man. You know? People want to paint it like people get over there for white supremacy or to be Nazis or something. So I ain't no, crazy red pill, incel or whatever people tag all the people that go to Skankfest as. Man, it really, it's a shame because a lot of people are like a lot of fun, and I think they get a lot of their stress out once a year by going to a festival like this and really cutting loose, And Roseanne here will figure that out here soon herself, I believe.
She was just sitting here and enjoying it, and she's laughing like that, but that's the same laugh at the end of the song. That's the fucking laugh. And I'm like, what? And I'm not even on mushrooms.
Yeah.
If you look to your right, Murphy Brown's right there. My girlfriend. Goes, I like real Roseanne. Roseanne, you know was it a network decision to make the second Becky hotter? Oh, yeah, second Becky was cool. On the show, we broke down the we like the very special episodes of sitcoms.
Oh man, I wish I could remember her name, the chick that plays second Becky, but she was also the love interest on Scrubs. Elliot. She plays Elliot on Scrubs. Oh, isn't she? She might also be Rick and Morty's mom, or something. The mom on Rick and Morty. Her name may come to me here momentarily. They're gonna say some kooky stuff here too. I think momentarily. Things I wonder again. So far, this editing is pretty seamless.
That's the real I meant too high on the scale.
You picked your octave wrong.
I was completely sober.
Oh, so this is interesting. So there's a clip of this going around that will probably be in the playlist that I've compiled. Also, yeah, make sure to like all the videos in the playlist, follow and subscribe to whoever you enjoy, and please share the playlist itself, post it wherever you like. But yeah, she's recounting her incident with singing the national anthem, which is actually quite funny considering what an outrage America had to it. But she butchered the anthem and grabbed her crotch and spit. It's great. Oh man, what a savage. Roseanne ain't a picture. She's just a belly itcher. Grabbed at her crotch and spit on her watch. I don't know. Oh yeah, she sings perfectly fine. I've heard her actually do that on the Roseanne roast. She sang the national anthem and sang it fine. Poor her. I love you, Rosie. I wanted to hug you so much, like a stupid Eleni from a Mice and Men, and porque I squish you because you're old and stupid. Oh, jeez. I really wanted to take that picture with Rosie.
America and the world.
America and the world coming again to say your mother and Mary. Oh man, that Dave Smith goes there, buddy. That Dave Smith goes there, buddy. Oh, here we go. This might be the twisty twist. Everybody knows when the cold wind blows that Rosie's gonna rose. Roseanne is about to get hyphy. Oh man.
She is the fucking what do you call it? Devil.
Damn girl, you cried. Rosie.
Roseanne,
Yeah.
I'm on record many times on many shows saying I've never never felt a truer statement in my life.
Oh,
I
yeah.
believe you.
You go, Jay. Uh-huh. I biffed that one pretty good. Oh man, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Rosie Rowe. Rosie Rowe. Rosie Rowe. Rosie Rowe. Here we go. Here we go. Oh. 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 Wow. Here we go. Rosie Rowe. She getting hyphy. That Rosie getting hyphy, man. You can't let a pit bull off the chain. They're too vicious. Gorillas off the chains like pits with no leashes. I think that's what the song says. Gorillas off the chains like pits with no leashes. Oh. Go Rosie. Go Rosie. Go Rosie. Go. Roseanne. 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 I believe the chant should have been Rosie. I like that Dan calls her Rosie in early seasons of Roseanne. He loves his Rosie. Oh. Dan! Yes, Rosie. It's a great impression of Dan Connor. And I'm just a big dumb man. I don't know nothing about nothing. Man, I remember when John Goodman laid the hammer on that cat for calling Roseanne a big fat cow. So it was called Rosie, I should say. And then, like, he ended up getting punked and then coming back and smashing on dude. Ooh, she talking about that. She talking about that one girl though. You know that one girl though. You know that one girl though. You know who she talking about though. Ooh, that Rosie. You can't be saying them things, Rosie. You can't be saying them things. I don't know. Okay, so far. Man, she quieted all of the guests.
I'm watching him enjoy it. He's like, yo, this is just great.
You know, while I've got Roseanne Barr to my left, can I ask you a serious question?
Yeah, really. You gotta take the chance.
Why are you so fucking crazy?
Ha.
Girl.
Mental illness. Neurodivergent. Hey, man, shout out to my folks out there. You know, stay on your meds if you got them, man. I seen it go bad the other way. I know it ain't easy, but ain't nothing easy, man. So, you know, take your meds and make your beds. Yeah, but man, I seen some down and out cats get really down and out over that anti-psychopathy medication.
He did get me. He
Oh,
does talk
oh.
to me because, okay, I haven't touched schizophrenia. What the fuck? So do you.
Damn, Rosie.
Monday through Sunday pill cases in the hotel rooms of this place.
No shit, right?
Go, Rosie. Go, Rosie. Go. Go, Rosie. Go, Rosie. Go. Go, Rosie. Man, she bad.
I'm like, I try, but it just don't work out for me. Can't you get a fucking guy that they want to listen to?
Roseanne, it's God again.
Huh.
Why did your people crucify my son?
Like, no, seriously, we're cool and all, but
Because that was Roman propaganda bullshit.
the original.
Yeah, that's right. The Romans put all that bullshit out there so they could tax everybody's ass and put all
Get it, Rosie. Get it.
We all know the Romans
Get your tax on. Get your tax on, tax on. She gonna get a rally started, man. She gonna have them rallying, boy. that man, that Rosie is a dangerous lady, man. She crazy. She dope though, man. I did it. Oh man. Go Rosie. Doom, doom, doom. Oh my gosh, she got stuck in a loop. Get your groove on. Roseanne Bars.
Roseanne Barrs is a great joke. Yeah, that damn Barrs.
Do, do, do. Huh. What a savage. You know, I swear too, as out there as the Legion of Skanks get, man, it's this is like trying to throw a saddle on a tornado, man. These guys, this is wild. Get your Rosie. Get your Rosie, Rosie.
Roseanne, does Tom Arnold have a big penis?
3 inches.
Oh man, Rosie, the queen though. She the queen though.
When you love a guy, you overlook small things. But you know, I did love that guy.
Little imperfections, if you will. Chicka chicka boom, baby. Oh. I think I started to get too hyped off this rosiness. I started like mobbing out of a frame on the video, I think.
I just want to have a party and get paid.
I was gonna say, you're pretty mellow for the most part. Like, even your delivery is laid back, and I mean, I couldn't imagine. What? He's like, hey, Roseanne, I'm gonna move.
And I gotta say, I didn't understand why I liked Tom Arnold so much as a kid, but I think I just saw something in him that I saw like in my uncles and dad, and it was cocaine addiction essentially, or at least rampant cocaine use.